All right. Okay. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy May 3rd. Tomorrow is going to be May the 4th, which means it's Star Wars Day, and I'm very excited about that. How are we all doing tonight? I hope we're doing well. Honestly, very excited about this. I remember I watched the Amazing Digital Circus pilot off stream, and then I was like, this would have been a great thing for us to share together. You know, that would have been fun. But whatever, it's happened. Today, though, I know the episode 2 finally premiered. Sorry, it is a little bit after the actual premiere happened. But to be honest, I kind of wanted to wait until the premiere was done, just so we have the time to actually pause and really just be like, okay, so this is the thing that's happening. What do we think's really going on here? Just let's theorize as we watch together. You can tell I very much was I was a Matt Pat girly all growing up. Still am. I do very much enjoy the Theorist channels. Subscribe to all of them on my personal account. I love watching them. Now, thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with me on a Friday night. I know you probably have your own lives. I do very much appreciate all of you for coming. Now, I am just gonna switch over because as soon as I started to stream, or at least as soon as I was finished setting up over here, the premiere literally finished. So I was like, well, there you go. Okay, I feel like I am gonna end up blocking something based off of the way I have my configuration here, but I can try my best to not cover up as much as possible. So I'm gonna transition now. Let's watch this episode. I'm so excited for this. I hope you guys have had a good day. I did not. I had a very emotionally draining day. Why? Because I'm not in the best mental space, and you know what? Realize I think at my core I'm a very soft individual, but based off of the way I was, raised, and other people in my life has very much shown me I can't afford to be soft because people be mean as fuck. Anyway, let's watch. I'm gonna put up the volume just a little bit. Ooh, this is slightly blurry, but it's okay. This is a cute intro. I love it. Ooh, okay. Okay. I like the fact that as we're beginning, first you just hear a bunch of characters saying Pomni's name, and then you have the color splashes of all these different things happening in Pomni's colors, which is really interesting. What I also remember from the pilot episode is the fact that they had they had C and A, and then they had Cain, and I was like, oh, this is biblical sort of references to Cain and Abel, which were Adam and Eve's sons, aka the first really people ever born on the new earth. I know for the fact that I think Cain was the one that was kind of bad, and I'm pretty sure he's the one that killed Abel, and Abel was always seen as God's favorite, could never do any wrong. So setting up that dichotomy in the first episode without us really realizing it is really interesting, in my opinion. Because again, Cain, if you look at the mythos with Cain and Abel, Cain, his whole lineage actually ends up being sort of almost, they're not favored, and it is almost similar to the whole idea of demons or awful people kind of being placed on the earth as sort of challenges for a lot of people. And then Abel, because he was God's favorite, his lineage was kind of similar to that of the whole idea of a fallen angel, almost like Lucifer, except they never lost grace with God. The only reason I know this is because, one, my family is very religious, and two, I am technically certified as a religious education teacher, so I know a lot about religion. So to have that sort of setup in the beginning, where it's here are a bunch of characters, the person in charge is named after one of the first sons ever born. And then you also have the fact that, like, oh, it's not the one that was favored by God. It's the one that ended up, committing the first murder ever. Right? So keep that in mind. Cain is not usually typically associated with good things. So now you have the whole ringleader being Cain, named after Cain, setting up the idea that this company, CNA, could possibly stand for Cain and Abel. The dichotomy of good and evil in forces of like how that translates to how do we react to other people, what is the morality of man type of thing. I think that was the whole thing it's setting up. And then also Pomni being a new character, just kind of set up here out of nowhere. Her animation style, or at least her art style, yes, it fits into the whole realm of what the digital circus is, but she is so vastly different from the rest of them. Like, the rest of them are, like, not as many harsh lines. It is sort of a almost a flowy type of thing. But I don't know. Pomni stands out so much in comparison to the other characters just through her art style. Then you add in the fact that, like, oh, she's new. She's going to be a bit more terrifying and, like, anxious about everything that's happening here. Based off the trailer, though, it seems like she somehow has accepted the fact that she's going to stay here forever, but she also just wants to make sure nothing bad happens to her while she's in this sort of limbo space, almost like a purgatory type of space. It does make me wonder if this is like a sort of waiting room where it is established that Cain is an AI. Is this AI trying to learn more about, if I place people in a sort of purgatory style state and kind of just play with them, what decisions are they going to do? Are they going to try and, like, help everybody, keep everybody safe so that we can all try to escape together? Or are people going to be selfish and only think about, like, themselves? Like, what type of connections are you going to make in this thing where it's, like, obviously incredibly permanent, but the possibility of escape could be there if you just seed it out. I don't know. Oh, and the idea of abstraction is also, like, such a big thing here, too. Like, is abstraction the way out? Like, abstraction, in a broad sense, if we're talking about a coding sense, like, I don't remember much about abstraction. Yes, I did take coding classes when I was younger, and I also took a coding class in college. I don't remember jack shit. But abstraction in general, where it's like something so foreignly out there where it's just a concept. It takes away, like, all of the small individual pieces that make something is what it is and so unique. Take out all of, like, the small details, and it's just a thing that can easily be manipulated or, like, turned into something else. That's an interesting thing of, like, why did you call it abstraction? Yes, it is a coding term that kind of, like, talks about how to do certain steps for, like, overall what you want to achieve. Why that terminology in here? Okay, I know it's only 19 seconds in, and it's been 10 minutes, but we can keep going. Okay, is Pomni sleeping? Oh, yeah, look at this. Oh, we're back. Oh, why are we all janky? Why is everything all wiggly? What's happening? Oh, this has to be Pomni's dream of some sort. Oh, oh, nightmare. Honey, nobody's around. It's the abstracted eyes, not completely abstracted. Why is Ragatha and Jax, along with Cain, being the one to watch her? It's because she spent the most amount of time with them, so she kind of is okay with them in a sort of, like, I spent the most amount of time with you, so I feel comfortable with you, boo, type of thing. I mean, obviously, Jax. Is very aloof, kind of like, whatever, I'm just bored. Also found out canonically Jax is like 22 years old, so the way he acts makes perfect sense to me. Dude, I'm 23. I'm also just kind of like fuck it, we ball, you know. Ragatha I think is also technically like in her 30s, I think canonically. So, she would give off more motherly vibes, makes sense. She did give off. She was very nice, very motherly, but also kind of like, I'm gonna go insane. She could have abstracted during that pilot episode based off of how she was like talking about what abstraction is and what was going on with that whole thing. And Jax, being the way he is, kind of ends up taking her out of that headspace where she could abstract. But also, it's like, be irritated at me. Think about how bad you hate me versus, the possibility of never escaping so that you don't abstract on the spot. Aren't they also going to refilm the intro now that, like, Kaufmo has abstracted from the pilot? They have to include Pomni now. But this is an interesting image where it's just all black and white. But Pomni, as she's falling down, is the only thing in color. We see the silhouette. We know who the characters are. But, like, why? What's happening? What's going on here? I also just feel like this reminds me of the moon for some reason. That's just the way my brain works. But this is interesting. Also, the fact that in her nightmare, she's seeing Ragatha, only the one eye, and it's the button eye. I mean, I guess it is very prominent feature. But she's smiling as she's watching Pomni fall, which would not actually happen, so this is definitely a nightmare. And Jax is Jax. I just think he has a permanent smile. Oh. No, that makes sense. Pomni, baby. It's okay. But the abstraction only happened on the arm where she actually started glitching after helping out Ragatha, right? It's the left arm, which is what the arm she used to help up Ragatha in the first episode, I believe. Interesting. They're already doing so much, like, possible, like, weird imagery for her left arm possibly having something bad happen to it. Like, that was the glitching in the episode pilot. In this case, it's abstracting. Like, why are we already hinting at the fact that she could possibly lose her left arm? Or something's gonna happen to her left arm that's going to be, like, really awful, and I don't know. But why? It seems like it's hinting at the possibility that she could lose an arm. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, wake up, Pomni. You know it's a nightmare. Oh, cute room. Oh, physics does not exist. Yeah, cute. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Huh. You are too forgiving, ma'am. Ragatha, you are too forgiving. Such soft lines when it comes to the. Yeah, there's such soft lines coming into, like, the animation and art style of Ragatha, which very much contrasts, like, Pomni's features, like the outlined eyes and the mouth. Like, you very much see how. I don't know. Like, it's so much emphasis on, like, how the face is drawn. And then you have the harsh lines of, like, alternating colors for the outfit. But also, I think it's interesting that you did red, blue, and yellow for, like, the highlights. I'm sure there is some sort of color analysis or, like, color psychology thing around, like, red and blue. I know the color psychology of red is that it's supposed to be more aggressive, passionate, like, it's supposed to be like almost like a man's type of color, versus blue, the color psychology of blue is supposed to be very intelligent, calming sort of effect. to have an aggressive and then a calming color combined. And then you have yellow, which is typically associated with like happiness and very much like in your face type of thing. To have a character that kind of is going through so much turmoil about the whole situation that's happening to her, really interesting color choices. But that's it. Ragatha being mostly blue, like it's light blue with patches of dark blue. Which, yeah, light blue in general, again, calming color, and it's supposed to be a sign of intelligence. Like, that's why a lot of, like, banks ends up using the color blue in sort of their sort of, like, logo type thing. To have Ragatha in those colors is really interesting. But then, like, the red hair. Like, the red yarn hair. But you don't see as much texture to make it really seem like it's yarn. You just have the sort of idea that it could be yarn. Like, why? What was this choice? I do like it though. I'm overthinking this. Huh? Ooh, candy! I love candy. Maple syrup? Were those were those lizards? Okay. Yo, Bubble! The fuck? Bubble! Bubble! Zooble! 57? I think Zooble's also supposed to be like young teen. Oh, wait! Oh my god, Gangle has a smiley face now. That's so cute. I just noticed that. Love Ragatha trying to include Pomni as much as possible. Zooble also, I think, is, I want to say canonically like 18 at least, but I'm gonna have to look at the wiki again. But I do know Zooble is like semi-young, and Zooble does not fucking care for anything. Oh man, this is interesting. Zooble not wanting to do anything. Jax actually being into the adventure, which is a little. I assumed that he wouldn't want to, but he like reluctantly going along because it's like, what else are we gonna do? But where's Kinger? Where's my favorite crazy boy? I do like the fact that Gangle has a new mask. It's not cracked, and it's the happy mask. Love that for them. I love her. Also, 57 is such an odd number to say. Like, oh, the AI, it's 57 times more immersive. 57 is such a specified number. But okay. Also confirming the fact that they use AI. Very much solidifying that, yes, this is a digital thing. But I'm like, the art style itself is kind of like 90s, especially based off of Zooble's design. But didn't we start like really experimenting with AI more now than we did in the 90s? Because the 90s was like still trying to figure out internet, period. I don't know. If y'all are a millennial and you know more about how AI was like, what was the workings around AI in the 90s, please say in chat/comments, because I will post this over on YouTube. Because I don't know. I don't know how much like AI is a thing here. Also, were those lizards that were the robbers? Lizards in a candy kingdom. Okay, I'm not gonna question it. Let's go. Oh, portal. Oh, it just pushes them in the portal. What does he do in the meantime while they're gone? I'm sorry. Bubbles so fucking funny. Or some Bubbles saying they're trying to quit with the whole cigarette like thing. Candy Canyon Kingdom. Kinger, there you are. I didn't see you in the first scene. This is so cute. It's also kind of reminding me of Baroness Bonbon from Cuphead. And look, all the NPCs are now different colors. Cute. Like the little mannequins. Like the drawing model things. They're so cute. Oh my god, and they're different colors. I'm into it. I'm into this. Ragatha, hi. How you doing? Jack's in the front with Kinger driving. Ganglo and Pomni just sitting in the back to be like, yeah. Cute. Oh. Oh. Bro, they already destroyed the happy mask? Sorry. Cain is God in this universe, and I know I shouldn't be questioning that, but like it makes sense. Because he is essentially God. He is creating all of this stuff. But to have God be named Cain, again, the biblical reference is so interesting because I'm like, again, the whole like sort of mythos with Cain is just like he's the bad one. He's the one that like really, when sin was introduced and he was born, he was like, I'm gonna go all in because I want to be favored, not my brother. So I'm gonna kill my brother so that God likes me more. Oh fuck, I screwed up. Like that's the vibe of Cain. Also the princess. I like the little like slice. Like they're made out of candy slices. It's very cute. Not gonna lie, also kind of, I don't know, shares so many similarities to like Ragatha. I can't explain why, but I'm like, when I see the princess, I also am like, you kind of remind me of Ragatha. I can't explain why, but you just do. Are we gonna get gay people in here? Let's go. I won. Oh, poor. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just. Oh. Sorry. Just the way it moves is so flowy. I'm like, Bragatha unknowingly kind of rizzing up the princess is really funny. And then Pomni's like, I'm not a child. I'm a full grown adult. I'm just not here for it. I'm just vibing. You know? You don't need to do this. And I'm like, Pomni, we kinda need to hype you up because let's be honest, you're not actually gonna do much anyway here. Freak out some way. Ooh, we got a war rig out of candy? I don't think you should. Lou. Of course you do. Aw, because the horn sucks. He's like, nah. I like this. This is so cute. I also kind of want to eat that. Is the truck made of eclairs? Is it a giant eclair? Is that what it is? No, it's like one of those spiral cakes. Damn, I would want to eat this whole kingdom. This is so cute. Mom? Oh. Oh, they're like gummy lizards. Oh, wait. This is like a sort of Australian accent almost. Oh. Oh, marshmallow and the little cakes for the boards. Oh. Wait, they have a gun? Oh. Jax is funny. Stretch, baby, stretch. Jax is so fucking funny. Kinger. Oh! Oh! My dude. Oh! Oh, hot damn! Oh. This is cute. Oh. Rocky Road. I love that little putt. Ah. Yeah, pose. You got it.
Hey, Ribbons, up and at 'em. Aren't you supposed to be submissive and agreeable? Move it.
Submissive and breedable. Where's Smosh where you need them? The gummy lizards things. It's cute. I love I love when the poses happen. It's just like the little. Oh my god! There's so many knives in their heads. Jax is funny. What figurine thing? What happened? Gangle, what did you do? Yes. I feel like it's supposed to be Australian based off that hat. Kinger just throwing random stuff. Nope. Oh, Kinger. Kinger. Oh! Oh! That's gotta hurt. Hi, Smoking Otter. How you doing? Ooh. Oh! Oh my god! Are we falling into hot chocolate? We fell into hot chocolate. What? What? But Pomni is still here. Is Pomni gonna be the one to save the day? We're glitching. I love that. We just lost the vehicle. What? There's so much information. I'm so overwhelmed. Oh, okay. Where are we? Okay, teapots. Oh, are we outside of like the thing that Kane built? But it's not a main character. It's one of the robbers, and it's like the gummy lizard. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I'm so overwhelmed with information, but I'm like, I feel bad for this guy. He's alone. But like, what's happening? Oh, here's where all of the NPCs are like stored. Oh, he's getting. Oh, it's like the Matrix. Oh my god, the princess. There's you. There's you, buddy. Oh, his mind is gonna be broken. His mind is gonna be so broken from this. You're not special. You're just a digital aspect that somebody created, and this is where they store you when they don't need you. Yo, Smoking Otter, I also have ADHD. Not officially, diagnosed, but the signs are there. Oh, his mind is gonna be so broken from this. Oh, oh, buddy, we are gonna contemplate our existence hardcore. And Pomni being the one that gets to see backstage for all of this. You think we know? Under the map. Yeah. Oh. Part of this. You're not part of this world, which is why they're not stored in the sort of backlog. And oh my god, for an NPC trying to like actually NPC slash AI actually figuring out that they're not a real thing, and that their whole existence has been made up by God for like his own amusement, so that he can like mess around with his characters. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Are we actually? Yeah, no, man, his mind is so broken like mine. Oh, Pomni also, considering the fact that this is the second day that Pomni is a part of this whole thing, I am surprised there isn't more screaming happening from Pomni, just being like, what's happening? What's going on? I'm so confused. Nope, nope, we're just accepting it. How do you explain to an NPC your whole existence is just made up for fun? You don't really exist. How do you explain that to someone where they in their mind they have a life, their whole backstory is written, they know who they are, only to find out you're just someone's plaything, that you don't really exist outside of what this is? How do you explain that? How do you go about that? Oh man, I feel so bad for him now. But then Pomni having to be the one to explain it when she's still technically new. Oof. Oof. This is a lot. It's a lot, man. This mm. This is gonna be an interesting thing. Pomni also trying to explain like NPC slash the AI thing to the actual NPC slash AI itself. It's good. It's an interesting thing where you're gonna take the new person, right? Ooh, the video of the guy talking to AI in that Matrix minigame demo. He's yeah. Imagine having to explain what AI is to the AI when you yourself have just finally kind of gotten situated with what your reality is in terms of like this whole digital sort of purgatory situation. I don't know. It's an interesting thing to do. Pomni being the main character while everybody else is still trying to figure it out. But man, talking to smart AI NPCs in Unreal Engine 5. Cool. I will check that out after this actually, cuz that sounds interesting. Oh, it also kind of reminds me of like that game that everybody's been playing lately with AI called Suck Up, where you are a vampire. You're interacting with other NPCs slash AI, trying to get them to trust you enough that you can get into their homes and suck them dry of blood. So you try to like get rid of as much of the neighbors as possible. I know this. I watched Matt Pat play it on GT Live. It was fun. But in this case, where the AI is unaware that they are AI, is fascinating. But this poor man, he has his whole life pretty much shattered. His whole perception of reality is just gone. We gotta continue. Oh, they don't know what they are either. They could be digital. I don't know. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh no. Oh. Oh. No. Oh, trying to stop track. You glitched through the map. Oh, Pomni now trying to comfort essentially a version of herself. Oh. She doesn't even know. Dude, if we are all AI on some guy's computer, why the fuck does he keep playing around with me, man? Strike me down dead if nothing good is gonna happen from here on out. That's all I ask. Oh! Nothing got covered in the chocolate sort of thing. I want to say it's chocolate.
Poor Pomni. How about poor us? We're one tanker away from
Oof. Augustus Gloop, so big and vile. I'm just thinking about those movies now. Oh, are those Jawbreaker eyes? And candy corn fangs? Oh, whoa.
We're not food, we're not candy, we're none of that. You don't want to eat us.
We're not candy. You have the giant ass cookies next to you, good sir.
Who are you anyway?
Yeah. The voice? But she's not. I don't think eating. Okay, you're insane, but I'm kind of into it.
Just sounds like murder.
Yeah.
Really murder if it's delicious?
Yes.
You make a great point.
No.
So, Jax would be into cannibalism as long as he found out that they tasted delicious. AKA, like most meat related things, we'd probably taste like chicken. And he'd be like, you know what, I'm okay with this. Probably a little more gamey depending on how athletic you are. But what I'm learning from this is Jax is okay with cannibalism. That's not something I expected to see on really anything. But also, this is like, animated, like indie animation show. So I guess that's okay. We're for cannibalism as long as it's candy. Oh, humans taste like pork? Damn. Well, that'd be interesting. I wonder if Jax has ever tried to take a bite of himself, because I've definitely done that. I've definitely accidentally bit my own arm. Not accidentally. I've bitten the inside of my own cheek accidentally. I have bitten my own arm for the sake of I want to see what happens. Do I have really weird self-destructive tendencies slash self-harm, like harmful tendencies? Probably. This is dude, barbecue chicken is the only thing going in my mind now. But barbecue human beings. Man, put us on like a fire and roast us like pigs. Get some A1 barbecue sauce. Let's go. We should stop talking about this. This is concerning. Oh my. I'm going to continue.
Bad point.
Why don't you leave this to me before I start thinking your hair looks like licorice?
Ooh. It does look like licorice. Kinger.
Mr. Fudge, you seem like an upstanding guy.
Oh, fudge, not voice.
I'm not. If you knew what I did in my free time.
Oh?
As I was saying, I happen to know a way into the kingdom walls. If you'd be willing to
Jax!
return.
Jax!
Oh, you must be some kind of master of unlocking things.
Jax.
Free me from my outdoor prison.
That's me. All we need you to do is help us bring some dirty bandits to justice.
Oh, never mind.
I saw the Reaper wink at me.
Oh, what just happened?
Okay, so Pomni and the other guy are still lost outside the map. They need to find a way to glitch into the map because they glitched out of it. It's a storage thing, Pomni. Pomni, this is essentially you, first day. Your whole perception of reality has been shattered, man. Of course not.
You want to talk about it?
Oh.
Don't just when I'm here.
Aw. Oh. You matter to me. Oh. Oh. Pomni. Pomni, you can relate. Let's talk.
May seem weird, but I think I know the feeling. Well, maybe not the exact feeling.
Yeah, this is why you're a good character for him to be with.
Things. Kind of normal. I mean, people even feel like that in the world I came from. But
Hmm.
you still care about your buddies up there, don't you?
Oh.
I'm sure they still care about you.
No. Nothing. Oh.
You don't have to be. The circus, the place I'm from.
Oh.
I'm originally from Sunrise.
We don't know where you're from. Originally.
Has to be my home. Maybe it can be yours too. Over there,
I mean,
You could be somebody real then.
oh. But it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because Kane's not gonna let this happen.
Guess I just don't want you to feel like you're nothing.
Oh.
I don't want anybody to feel like that.
I don't want even a real person.
Hmm.
I'm
No.
sure you wouldn't belong any less than me.
Oh.
I could use a friend.
Oh. Why is this actually about to make me cry?
Suppose I could give it a try.
This is actually about to make me cry.
All
Fuck.
I ask is that we don't tell the lads about this. A couple of bright-eyed yummos.
Oh.
Turning out
Hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
What's your name, by the way?
gummy goo.
Gummy goo.
Just about as dumb as me.
Right, in terms of getting this out of you.
I don't know. Maybe some kind of glitch with the truck's collisions. I'm not really sure how to.
Oh. Get the blocks. Get them blocks. Mess around with the physics. Let's go.
If this doesn't work, we can try something else.
You're the expert here.
I'm really not.
She really isn't.
See how it goes.
You got this. You got this. You got this. Mess around with them blocks.
This might be a little violent.
Oh, fuck. Me too, buddy. Why is there tea kettles? Why are there teapots there? What's happening? What? Ooh, I like the music though. It's fun. I like this. This is cute. Why are there just a bunch of teapots here between the map and where the storage would be for our NPCs? Why? What is this space in between? I mean, not as psychedelic as I thought it would be. Fucking hell! I don't care about these goddamn ads. Just let me watch my thing. Okay,
Gotta say, this is a lot more anticlimactic than I was hoping.
Jax.
Hoping for.
Jax.
Like one big final battle, bloodshed, death, chaos.
Are you sure they disappeared? It wasn't that they fell off or something?
I can't say for sure, but yes, definitely.
It's not like the boss to vanish with a clown. Very unusual.
Well, that's
Clown jester.
If worst comes to worst, we could always ask Kane to find her.
Hmm.
I'm worried she's having another horrible experience.
Oh.
Still seems really upset about what happened yesterday. I don't think she really likes me that much.
Oh, Ragatha.
Let her go through. Don't take it too personally.
It's not your fault.
How long it took for you to adjust.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised you remember that.
Remember what?
Kinger has moments of clarity, which is very interesting.
Do you guys have a second truck that flies?
Yeah. Wait. No, we don't. No, hold on.
Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh, down Mr. Fudge goes. Oh, oh, gross. Oh, 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 I don't need to see the throw up. Oh, no. Ugh.
Are you okay? What happened?
Mm. Sorry, seeing somebody else. Whoa. Ugh. Ugh. Oh man, Why did that make me so uncomfortable? What's happening? What is happening to me? Why am I gagging? Why do I feel the need to? Oh my god. Okay. I was not expecting this reaction from me, but Ah, I do like the fact that Ragatha is being very motherly, very like, I hope you're doing okay. Like, you know, it's kind of the vibes of, you're doing great, sweetie. Like the whole stage mom thing, but like slightly nicer. I don't know. But Pomni having that breakthrough by trying to talk to the NPC about, hey, I know what you're going through. It's hard to feel like your whole life is just kind of, your whole life kind of means nothing and that you are nothing. It's hard. Let's try to figure things out together. You know, that it's a sweet moment. I love that. Love that sort of characterization where Pomni is essentially coming to the realization like, hey, I don't know much about my life before, but what I have now, what my life is now, I can choose to make it better. And I can choose to try to like connect with something or someone so that both of us feel a little less alone in this strange place. I love that. Again, having the NPC realize they're an NPC and then have Pomni being the one to have that talk with them is so fascinating, and it's a really interesting choice that I do very much. I like that idea. It's like, hey, this is what you were going through last episode. Now you get to talk to someone and kind of be like, hey, I'm gonna extend an olive branch and just be like, hey, I also don't know what's happening, but at least we can like, you know, we can try to figure it out together. Yeah. Life is what you make of it. Usually the less you think about it, the better. Dude, honestly speaking, the more people realize that, so much, how many things would be so much better? My own life including. Because I'm like, I'm trying my best here. We're all trying our best to do things. And sometimes what we want is completely out of our control. The more pressure you put on someone for something they can't control, the worse your relationship is going to get. Like, honestly, if you're like me and that situation is happening, you just end up being sad all the time and you just feel lonely because every other person in your, personal, immediate personal circle is very much being like, hey, here's that thing you can't control. I'm going to keep reminding you of it and I'm going to make you really upset about the thing you can't control that is completely not your fault, even though you are trying your best. I'm going to make you feel worse about it. Sorry, I did not mean to get into that spew thing, but that. Yeah, no, on and off crying all day, and I'm gonna probably end up crying myself to sleep again. Woo. Man, I wish, honestly, I would love to have. Oddly enough, I would like to have a Pomni in real life. You know? Where I'm just like, hey, we both don't know what the fuck's happening, but at least we can try to figure that out together. Be nice.
I, have a new friend.
Aww.
Where have you been?
Bus!
Good to see you, lads.
Aww. Aww.
Why are there two bad guy trucks?
I don't think. Kinger.
This one's full of syrup, too.
Kinger.
Suppose it is. Well, you don't suppose my mates here could take this one back to the village, could they?
I guess, since there's two of them.
Yeah.
No real harm.
Yeah.
I'm so unbelievably disappointed right now.
Well,
Jax.
maybe there'll be blood, death, and violence in the next adventure.
Ha 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 ha, how wholesome.
Uh-oh, yeah. This is Gumgoo. He's gonna come back to the circus with us.
Oh, is that allowed?
His reality was kind of completely shattered.
Aww.
I feel like it was the least I could offer him, opposed to just leaving down.
Hey, that's gotta be fun.
Let's take this dumb truck to the dumb kingdom, I guess.
Aw, Jax is upset because nothing good happened.
Brave knights, our kingdom will once again thrive. I'm sure it was no easy task.
You have no idea.
Jax is just upset about the fact that it's like, ah.
Fun executing that bandit fella.
Yes, that is what we're doing.
Oh, hey, maybe I didn't leave the gate unlocked for nothing after all.
What? I thought he was dead. You still did that? Okay, wait. You did what now?
Well, love to help you again sometime. Bye!
He made it through!
Welcome back.
Our boy made it through!
Chilled hamburgers. So this is the circus, huh? I gotta get used to this.
Oh, looks like one of these guys made it through.
No! No!
Wait, what?
He got exploded.
You guys love your NPCs, but if I start losing track of who's a human and who's an NPC, who knows what could happen?
Dude. Dude. Oh, Pomni. Oh, Pomni just gonna go insane.
I'm gonna go drink water. It's been a while since I've done that.
Actually, I should also drink water. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, hydration nation check. Let's go. Oh man. Oh man. I keep forgetting. This is technically the fancy water I have, and I'll never get used to the taste. I feel like I'm a cat whenever I do that, but I'm like, it's fine. It's good. It's healthy water with minerals and natural electrolytes, but I don't know. I don't know about that, bud. Hey, Zooble! Zooble stayed here the whole time. Alright. What did you do? Oh.
Sorry about
Aw.
that, Pomni. At least you tried. You know, he might be back in a future adventure. I know King sometimes likes to reuse NPCs.
Aw. Aw.
Got everything ready.
Oh.
You at least want to join us for Kaufmo's funeral?
Kaufmo.
We like to have a little funeral service to remember the people who abstract.
Aw. What? Jax.
Pushed around a bit with your arrival and everything.
Jax just walking away. Aw. Aw. Jax just walked away because he was like, oh, I remember Kaufmo. But I gotta pretend like I don't care. Aw. This is sweet.
I always think I'm prepared for these things, but then you set up the picture and, well, I'm already breaking.
Aw. Aw. Oh, we don't get to hear the speeches. We just... Oh, but we do hear the melody. Aw, Gangle and Kaufmo. Aw. Zooble actually having emotions and like... Oh! Wait, her nightmare from the beginning. So what? Zooble, Ragatha, and like... It's not Kinger, because Kinger doesn't have a hand. Oh, Gangle. Duh. Their hands being the one to like reach down and pull Pomni essentially out. Because Pomni... Oh my god, I just got it. Pomni feels like she's nothing. She feels like she has nothing because of the fact that like... Oh, forever stuck in the digital circus and I don't know what's happening. But there are people who care as long as you choose to make connections with others. As long as you are actively choosing to, like, you know, remember that there are people there who do genuinely care, even if it doesn't feel like it sometimes. But, oh, I love this. Girly Pop's having her friends, like the other Girly Pops here, reaching out to pull you out of, like, almost your own loneliness, your own darkness of your own mind about, like, I don't know what's happening. I feel alone. I feel like nothing. There are people who will pull you out of the darkness and into the light. Love that. And it's a callback to her nightmare at the beginning of the episode. It's so cute. It's so smart. Oh, little smile. Oh. Where's Jax, though? Jax just went back to his room. The fact that, like, the ending music is essentially, like, the Amazing Digital Circus, like, theme, but it's the instrumental, sort of almost sad version of it for the end, because it's a funeral we're ending on, and not, like, wild, fantastical adventure thing. I love that. There's the circus tent. Ooh, the little piano things at the end. Ooh, I love that. Yay! Good job, Gooseworks. Good job to everybody on this team. I'm gonna vibe with this. And oh, Gumby Goo has his plush now. I am getting like kind of sitcom-y vibes from this ending tune. It's really cute though. Oh, and all of them together. There's Zooble, there's Jax, there's Kinger with Gangle. Ragatha, and then Pomni. This is cute. This is really cute. Guys, applause. I love this. I loved this. Oh, I'm so excited for when the next episode's gonna be. Fuck off, Google Ads. I get it, man. Oof. This was so cute. Oh my god. And look at all the like the plushes. I know that's like a standing thing. This was so well done. I love this animation. Honestly, glitch, you've got me hooked again. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to click on that, but okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just go towards their merch. We're gonna look at the merch now. Do they have pins? I love pins. Oh my god, they have pins. This was so cute. I love this. Considering like this second episode came out so quickly. When did the pilot come out again? I need to check. So the trailer was 2 weeks ago. I watched that on my personal account. 2 months ago was the teaser trailer. No, this is the trailer 2 months ago. Teaser trailer was 2 weeks ago. Man, 6 months! 6 months between the pilot and this new episode. And then they were also doing murder drones, because this is also the YouTube channel that does murder drones. Indie animation be popping the fuck off. I love this. This was great. I love this so much. The animation was so cool. I love how detailed everything is. Like, everybody has their own specified, not really art style, but their own specified style that you can clearly see what they're inspired by. But also, it all works together, but they also stand out individually, and I really love that. I love animation in general. Ooh, the pins are $12! I like the little background that they have for the pictures, too. This is cute. Okay. It looks like Pomni does not have her own pin. Yet. Oh, Gummy Goo! Oh, and his little thing is... Oh my god! The little package looks like those like gummy bear like packages. That's so fucking cute. Oh my god. Okay, here's a sticker pack with everyone. Okay, cool. Cute. I love... Oh, Mr. Fudge also gets a sticker. And Gummy Goo and his friends also get stickers. And then one of the stickers. Oh my god. One of the stickers is... Oh my god, they made everybody from the digital circus into gummy form. Not gummy, like candy form. That's so cute. And the candy bugs. That's adorable. Gangle being made out of sour, like the sour. Oh my god, what's the thing called? Like those rainbow sour long candy things. That's what it is. Ragatha, I assume the hair is obviously made out of licorice. Oh, Jack's being made out of fudge. Kinger ended up looking like, some ring pop ass motherfucker. Pomni, for the hat, essentially just being two ice cream cones. And then, oh my god, look. The fact that Kane, no matter what, here it still looks like a possible, like, almost blender kind of... Like, it's a build of something online, or, like, the stained glass thing, but then also the stained glass for their god thing for what Kane is. This is cute. This is so cute. Oh my god, everything is adorable. Oh, I also love how, like, you could take the designs from the animation and just make it work with all of this. Like, look, Zubal's background... Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my god. Okay, so Zubal's background in this. Is this Zubal's room? Are we actually getting to see what Zubal's room looks like? Yo, let me move my damn face so y'all have better things. See how cute this damn thing is. It looks like it's Zubal's room. Again, very much you can tell like this is a 90s inspired sort of art style for this animation. In Zubal with all the different shapes, the different colors, and just like it looks like it shouldn't make sense, but yet it does. Oh, aluminum alloy. That is a good. Oh, okay. Oh, 1.75 inches by 1 inches. Oh, it's not that big of a pin. Like 1.75 is like around here, and then one's here. Yeah, not that big, but it looks so cute. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. We gotta look at all of the backgrounds. We have to look at all the backgrounds. Oh, oh. This is cute. Okay. Gangle's pin also. It looks like we're just seeing inside what their rooms are. So Gangle. Oh, Gangle feels more. Yeah, definitely makes sense because Gangle having the mask be the theatrical mask, the sad face and the happy face. Cute. But here you do very much get like the old school movie theater vibes based off this background, but also like the old sort of vibe. No, not old vibe, but the vibes that you get from like those old school Broadway theaters. I don't remember the names of them right now, but like you get the vibe. You get the vibe. It very much is reading theater. Gangle being like a theater nerd, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Ah, we gotta look at Kinger's, because Kinger's pin is him sitting on the ground in his little pillow fort, which is what we saw in the pilot episode, actually. That's his little fortress of solitude. But that's not what his actual room looks like. So I'm curious why they chose to do this background instead. Because it looks like everybody else is getting pictures of what their room is. Let's look at Ragatha. Ragatha. Okay, so Ragatha, it does look like her room. It fits her color vibe. Why does she have a knife in her torso? Out of all the things you could have done with the pin, why are we having the knife in the torso? That's such... Like, Gangle... It's very rare that we see Gangle with a happy mask. It usually ends up falling down and, like, breaking in some point. That it's just the sad mask. But that's expected. Kinger sitting down, usually also expected, because Kinger is also, like, the guy that kind of is a little insane. So him being in his, like, pillow fort makes sense here. But for Ragatha, she's in her room. It looks like there are some toys in her color scheme. There's a box that I think is labeled toys. The old-timey piano. Why is her pin the one with the knife in her torso? Yet she's okay, she's happy, she's like not harmed, but there's just a giant-ass knife in her torso. Why? Why this design? What's happening? Okay, let's look at Jax's pin. Jax's pin also most around. We're not seeing inside of his room. We're seeing just the outside of it. Which, it's like him laying down right side of his door. You'll never see it. But, you know, that weird little sort of, the callback to the bowling pin that he stole from Kaufmo when they first found out he abstracted when they went to check. The sign that's supposed to be on top of his door is broken, and then the letters that spell out his name are also all on the floor. But his background also is like, it's going from the digital circus where there's rips out where you can see, I don't know, a sort of build in the background. Like it's the sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? No problem. I'll see you around, Smoking Otter. Fucking hell, I can say words. I'll see you around. Have fun. No, but like the background of this very much is also... Jax knows more. Jax I have a feeling knows more about what's going on and just doesn't want to say because it's not fun for him. But the rips off to the side, where before it would have been only the digital circus, only seeing what that is, to have those rips and then having this sort of white, light, almost sort of glitchiness, because you can see like the blue and the red where it's like slightly off screen. It's giving like some sort of computer build in the background. Why would they have those rips with the Jax pin? why? Like, I feel like it's trying to tell us that he knows more than what he's letting us know. Oh, gummy goo. The Zubul plush is cute. Oh, you can take them apart. Oh, and Gangle has both her masks. Okay, so Zubul, you can take them apart. There's another mask for Gangle. Kinger is just, you can turn him around. He sits. He sits. Oh, he sits. Yeah, there's Pomni. There's Jax. Fan favorite Jax. Kane plush. The eye is just going in different directions. It's just funny to me. I do like this jumper. I'm not gonna lie. The poster is cute. I do really like this jumper. Why is his iconic quote, "You go, girl"? A comfy sweater featuring the classic line that Jax definitely said during the pilot. Okay. Well, I refuse to be gaslit. So, yeah, this is interesting. There's so much that they're giving us, but also there's so much that they're not giving us, you know? Man, I can't stop thinking about, like, Kane said that the NPCs, like the AI for the NPCs, has gotten better, right? So it feels more immersive. Which is why Gummy Goo has his own backstory, his whole life in his head. That's because the AI that Kane made was built into it. Once you show it the AI that it's AI, what do we do with that? And to have Pomni be the one to do that, it's interesting. Well, I am excited to see when the next 1 hour ago. I'm excited to see what they do next. I really like their animation. It's so smooth. The style is just like so iconic. You can tell immediately just looking at it. I would love to see more of Zubul, not gonna lie. Because Zubul is an interesting character. I would love to just have them talk a little more. I don't know. I'd love to see Zubul kind of interact to see what they would do in these situations. I think that'd be fun for us to explore. I also think, oh man, it's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. I also just think, you know, sorry, throat's a little hurt. I think that they're hinting that Jax knows more than what he's saying. I don't know what he knows more about, but he definitely knows something, and he's just refusing to tell it to us. That's the thing I've been going with since I've watched the pilot, really. He knows something and doesn't want to tell anybody else. I also just get the feeling that, like, he doesn't really want to continue making connections with the other cast members of the Amazing Digital Circus because, obviously, the abstraction. Like Kaufmo, honestly, where he had that, like, he was scowling, he was upset because, anticlimactic adventure, not a lot of fun for him. And then you're like, oh, we set everything up for Kaufmo's funeral. There was, like, a small break in that scowl who was like, oh, right, yeah. And then he goes back to scowling and just walks away. I think a part of him is kind of scared to make connections with the other characters because, like, well, who else is going to happen? So that's why he builds up that wall. He makes fun of them so much, gets them, like, antagonizes them so much where he's like, now you genuinely can't build a real connection with me. So that, God forbid, if something ever does happen and you abstract, I won't feel as affected by that. It's a way of protection almost. So there's that. Ragatha very much is giving me, like, motherly vibes. And I don't know, maybe in, like, before entering the Amazing Digital Circus, she was a sort of, big sister mother IRL, and then those traits kind of translated into her character there. Gangle, I don't know much about Gangle. And I'd love to experience more. I think Gangle wants to put on a face, like the happy face, to attempt to be more assertive. But a lot of the time, because of the fact that like her happy mask ends up getting broken so easily, she is very much like that submissive, agreeable, kind of people pleasing person. But she wants to be the happy, assertive, like, you should listen to me, I will figure things out myself type. But it's so hard to try to keep that mask up because it's like, no, I want people to like me. I want to do, that sort of thing. Kinger has these moments of clarity that we saw in the episode. He has moments of clarity where it's like, oh wow, you're actually really smart and I don't give you as much credit. But then immediately slips back into insanity. Where he goes back to like, oh, I said what? Where he's like kind of crazy, kind of all over the place. I don't know. I think that he's trying to get more moments of clarity. Like he's almost fighting with himself almost to show everyone that, hey, he's not crazy. He does know much. He does know a lot. He does genuinely care. It's just something must have happened where it broke his mind. So it sort of fractures and like in trying to figure out those pieces and bring it home back together. Sometimes even the smallest thing breaks it up and the fractures are back. That's where I'm getting the vibes for like Kinger. Let's see. Pomni, because of the fact that Pomni is the main character, we get the most amount of information about her and her sort of journey with the amazing digital circus. I wonder though if IRL she felt completely alone. She felt like she was nothing. That she could easily disappear and no one would care. So that's why she puts on the headset. And then, transport it into the digital circus. Where it's like, oh, this solidifies those feelings for me even more so. But then to see that funeral, right, that they had for Kaufman, where clearly Kaufman was well loved by everyone, or at least well liked enough that they all had genuine, like, I'm so sad vibes about, like, oh, he's gone. So Pomni can see, oh, I can choose to make connections with other people here and not feel lost in that sort of darkness that I found myself in. Maybe that is what actually happened IRL, and that she's, by putting on the thing, she's now learning to like, hey, I can trust people. I can make those connections. Sort of the opposite of what's happening with Jax, where it's like, yes, I'm afraid about what's going to happen to me, but it's great to know that I'm not the only one suffering through this. I don't have to go through this alone. Versus Jax is, I'd rather go through this alone because it'll hurt me more if I make those connections. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. Have I gone through everyone? Kane obviously is the AI that likes to play around with people. I don't know much about yeah, no, I think I've gone over everyone. But Zooble also feels like I don't want to do anything. But also I don't know who I am, so I can't figure anything out. Which is why Zooble is all of these different crazy things. Like a sort of weird amalgamation. It is very much like a 90s thing. It feels very 90s. But, like, Zooble needs to start taking chances and starts getting involved in things. Again, Zooble obviously is making connections based off of the way they reacted during Kaufman's funeral. There was a connection there. They did feel some sort of way, and they felt really sad for losing Kaufman. I think that's easier for Zooble to make connections with others because they do genuinely care. It's just lost in sort of the I don't know who I am. And that's the big thing. And I don't want to know who I am at that sort of point. That's why I have a feeling like we're not seeing as much of Zooble. But I don't know. What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear it all. If you're watching this over on YouTube, please comment below. For my chatters over on Twitch, thank you all for coming today. I'm ending stream here. I don't think there's anything else I can say. I'm very excited to see what the next episode is going to be, where they're going to take the story, how the characterizations are all going to work, what the character dynamics are going to be. I'm excited to see what everything happens. It was so cute. It was so well done, and I'm so excited to see what else is going to happen. So, keep an eye out on Glitch Productions. Indie animation is having its heyday. Disney could never. Honestly, Disney, as of right now, could never compete. I'm sorry, an ad needs to play for a moment. I've donated money to you. Anyway, now that that's done, thank you all for coming to today's stream. I love and appreciate all of you so much. Tomorrow is May the 4th be with you, so happy happy early Star Wars Day to all of you. Let's see, I'm gonna be busy tomorrow. I will try to stream again as soon as possible. It's definitely a guarantee that I'll stream Wednesday. Don't know what I'll do then, but we'll figure it out. So, if you've enjoyed me and anything I've done here today and you want to support me on my other social media platforms, they are all linked in my bio. I've got TikTok, which is Kai_omai. I mess around with TikTok filters, occasional mini vlogs, shopping hauls, and mystery unboxings over on there. So you can follow me there. That's Kai_omai. You can follow me over on Instagram, where I mostly post about my Funko Pop collection and occasionally just repost some TikTok stuff. That's at Funkos_omai. If you're feeling a little spicy and you want to see something where I haven't actively posted on for a hot bit, but you can see I'm absolutely insane when it comes to my fandoms, you can follow me over on Tumblr at Kai-omai. And obviously, you can follow me over here on Twitch if you haven't hit the follow button already and you want to. Please do. It's entirely free. That's at Kai_omai. And if you want to watch the VODs of anything I've done, any of my past streams, and you can't find them over on Twitch, they're most likely going to be posted over here to YouTube. It's also Kai_omai. If you're watching over here on YouTube, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. They're both free. Honestly. And, if you feel the need to comment something, please do. I like reading your comments. I love seeing what you say on chat. Smoking otter, the only thing I see is that all that means is that human go good with barbecue. Goddamn. Okay, that's a thing. But thank you all for coming to today's stream. I love and appreciate all of you so much. Thank you again for all of your support. I will see you the next time I stream. Not sure when that it's going to be. Most likely Wednesday, but we'll see. So I'm going to transition you over to some music now. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you all for coming. I love y'all. Bye. Transition. Bye, bye, bye.